Alright, welcome everybody to a new episode of Simply Basic Recipes. Now today I've got something really special for you. I'm going to share a family recipe. It's actually my husband's family's recipe, and it is for their version of goulash. And today you're going to need a 16-ounce box of elbow macaroni noodles, a pound of hamburger meat, some salt and pepper, 2 cans of tomato soup, a can of bell pepper, diced green onion and bell pepper tomatoes, and a couple small handfuls of sugar and some grated cheese. Now, first of all, I'm going to go fry me this hamburger meat in the pan and boil my macaroni, and I'll be right back with you guys and show you how to put all the rest of it together. Okay, so I have my 16-ounce box of elbow macaroni. It's al dente and it's been drained. And I also have my pound of ground beef, and it's been fried and drained. So I'm going to combine all this together. So the good thing about this recipe, it's very easy. You just throw it all together and put it in the oven. And you may want to go ahead and start preheating your oven to 325 degrees. Now, we're going to have 2 cans of Campbell's tomato soup. These are just regular 10 3/4 ounce cans. So pour those in there. Okay. Stir that around a little bit. And we're going to add just a little bit of sugar, so I'm going to stick my clean hands in the sugar dish. And do not overdo it with the sugar. It's better to have not enough than too much. So I am barely putting anything in my hands, and I'm going to put 3 little drizzles in here. And stir that up and let it dissolve. And you want to add in your can of bell pepper and onion tomatoes. And just a dash of salt and pepper. Now you just eyeball it, because like I said, this is just a family recipe. Now if you start to look like yours is a little bit dry, you might want to add a little bit of water. I have some water here, and I don't put any certain amount. I just kind of eyeball it to see what it looks like. Because you're going to bake it, and you want a little bit of the water to soak into the macaroni, because like I said, it's al dente, it's not completely soft. So I am going to just eyeball this, and I have 2 cups in my mixing cup, in my measuring cup here, and so far I have put about a half a cup in here, and we'll see what that looks like. Alright, that looks good. So I have just about a cup and a half of water in here. You don't want it to be very dry whenever you take it out to eat it, so the water is just going to keep it moist in here after you bake it. Okay, it's all mixed up. Now you're not going to add the shredded cheese until after you take it out and you put it on your plate. You're going to be able to eyeball it and just see how much cheddar cheese you want on it. And I prefer mild cheddar. You can use whatever kind you like. Now this is an 11 by 15 inch casserole dish. And just dump all this in here like this. It makes a ton, so you definitely have leftovers and lunch for the next day. And spread it out. And you know what? I may use this last half cup of water here. Now, whenever you get all this in here, you can just flatten it out a little bit. Make sure it's got the water evenly distributed in there. And you're going to cover this with tin foil. Bake at 325 degrees for about 25 or 30 minutes. And then I will come back in just a minute when this is done, and I will show you the finished product. Okay, this is the goulash once it comes out of the oven. Looks very nice, very delicious. And I have actually plated some here, and I put the cheese on it. And see how nice it looks? Like I said, you can use whatever kind of cheese you want. I prefer mild cheddar. All I had in the house was the mozzarella cheddar, so that'll work. Any kind of cheese you prefer. Okay, I'm going to take a bite and taste it for everyone. Now, this would be very good also with some garlic bread, and I did not make any with this tonight because I didn't think about it, but if you make this recipe, definitely make some garlic bread with it. Just like it always tastes, very good. Now, I want to thank y'all for watching today, and please click subscribe at the bottom of the screen. You can see a new cooking video every Sunday from Simply Basic Recipes. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye.